NicknLex here.
Hey everyone!
Hi guys! So tonight we're gonna do something special because this brings me back to my dad. My dad actually introduced me to this musician, Michael Franks, and he would play this a lot. Not this record, it was a specific record that is on Spotify, and it's like the monkey does the monkey does.
That's what it is, peaches.
Yeah. It talks about peaches, I guess.
And I've only ever heard that song because he played it to me, and I was obsessed with it for a while.
Would you be my love, peaches?
Yes.
Da 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 da. And it's very jazzy, but it's very
cool,
humorous, cool, very jazz, but not like modern jazz. It's more like 80s jazz. Right?
So today this is going to be a request called Abandoned Garden from the album Abandoned Garden, the very last song of the album, 1995. This request is for Maurice. Thank you very much.
Our queridísimo Mauricio.
Yes.
And this is going to be fun. I mean, I love his
great.
requests, and he always has great taste. And
Yes.
let's jump into it.
I'm super excited.
I can't wait. I mean, I already know Michael Franks from other albums, but I've never heard this before. So
yeah, I was super excited to get this request because I've only ever heard that song. I loved it. I would play it on repeat, but I don't know, just never listened to the whole album, what we've said before. So
we do that a lot.
Very awesome to get to know another album of his.
So this is from the 90s. This is 1995. Okay, so this is, I guess, more like, because I think that album was like 80s, 82, 81 or something that I would listen to.
Cool.
So let's see what he has for us.
Here we go.
In your abandoned garden, sunlight still prevails. The jasmine climbs the trellis fragrantly. The jacaranda ultravioletly sways. The blossoms, each of them by your hand planted, will, even if I tell them of your sudden disappearance from us, not believe the tale.
Reminds me of Sting.
Though the samba has ended, I know in the sound of your voice, your piano, your flute you are found, and the music within you continues to flow. Sadly lost, Anthony.
Bossa Nova.
You were my inspiration, my hero, my friend. On the highway of time, will I meet you again? If the heart ever heals, does the scar always show for the lost Antonio? For the lost Antonio. Your abandoned garden, beauty is unchanged. The hum still hovers for the scent, the frangipani, so seductively displays. Camellias, each of them by your hand planted. The sadness of your sudden disappearance still unknown to them. Await the kiss of rain.
We have to pause it. I'm being like hypnotized here,
Oh
so
my gosh,
because we
me
forget
too.
to pause because
This
when
is
it's
so
really
good.
it's just like, oh, I forgot to pause.
Yes.
Yeah, but
He's
you want to
totally
start?
putting me in a trance. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so great. This is obviously a different side to Michael Frank's, much softer and smoother. I love that I can tell that John Mayer is like heavily influenced by this guy.
I think so.
Oh yeah, definitely 100%, because I love John Mayer. I love like Nora Jones, and this is kind of like that feel that it's giving me, you know? So I used to listen to like this kind of stuff a lot, like when I was by myself or, you know, whatever. I really like to listen to this sort of stuff. So this is really, really nice. The musicianship is very top notch again. The guitar definitely has some bossa nova in it, just very chill and so, oh my gosh, like heartwarming, right?
Yeah, I love his voice. It's very soft, very soothing. It's not like the attack is very, very soothing. Like of his voice, it's very, he has a very high, like middle ranged voice that's just very nice to listen to. It's very, very soothing. I could fall asleep with this music.
Gosh, me too.
And I love just the bossa nova like chords.
Yes.
And then the little solo, just like more, almost like 5 notes.
Yes.
That's it. That's the solo. And then the guitar, the piano, of course, as it accompanies like the whole, you know, the thing, beautiful. And then it's like,
oh my gosh, yes.
it's just like with the brush, they're just brushing. Beautiful, like everything is laid down perfectly.
And the like crispness of everything, like the crispness of the guitar.
Christmas.
Just everything is so crisp. Like the mics are just perfectly situated and very warm. Just, oh my gosh, everything is very, very good. Thank you so much for this, Mauricio. This was really good.
It's like good music too. Like, I got a lot of things come to mind.
Yeah, definitely. It's very. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Though the samba has ended, I know in the sound of your voice, your piano, your flute you are found, and the music within you continues to flow. Sadly lost Antonio, you were my inspiration, my hero, my friend on the highway of time. Will I meet you again? If the heart ever heals, does the scar always show for the lost Antonio? For the lost Antonio. In your abandoned garden, sunlight still prevail.
I just noticed something really cool. Very cool. So I just noticed something in his voice when he did that sunlight.
Yeah.
He has like a little bit of chorus in his microphone, a little bit of reverb, and a little bit of delay. And
yeah.
that gives him this really warm. Like the
Yes.
But it reminded me a little bit of Sting at that time. I guess Sting did it a little bit earlier, but I can't really say that because
we don't know how long
maybe
he
Michael
was...
Franks has been doing it since the 70s.
Exactly,
I don't know how old Michael Franks was at this time, but definitely that vibe, that perfect that also Eros Ramazzotti does.
Yes, exactly.
And like you said, John Mayer.
Nora Jones also has that.
Yeah.
You know, like very like.
It's just music that is so well produced.
Eros Ramazzotti
and so,
is a very good.
Yeah, Eros
example.
Ramazzotti. Just music I would listen to like in the car with my parents. They would play stuff like that. That's jazzy, but it's almost like not too. It's not cool jazz. It's not fusion.
Yeah.
It's more like. It's more like jazz that you can listen on the. It's smooth jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that you can listen in a bar, drinking a cocktail.
Yes, exactly.
Like a martini.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm a fan of Michael Franks now. I literally need to like digest this
and
guy.
she was before when I played her the
because of the same thing.
But we only look, you guys. We have full-time jobs. We have barely time to do anything except like sleep and work. And then we do this, so we can't really sit down and listen to a full record. It's almost impossible.
Right, and we've always been this way. And now I think is when we have more time. So that's why we started this.
We started this whole channel because we wanted to listen to more music.
Yes, but before, I
think there was a year where we did not listen to any music.
I know, it's just
crazy.
It's insane because it's just crazy. And when you do. You listen to what you like because you're like, well, with the little time that I have, I want to listen to stuff that makes me happy and that I know is going to be good. And then
you don't want to take any chances.
Yes, and then like my generation at least is like the digital music, the iPod generation. So it was like I would download one song and not the other. Spotify tells me this and that, and I create playlists, kind of like mixtapes, I guess, but very rarely have I owned so much physical media, like as music is concerned.
I know.
Movies is different.
No, I had a tower like this, but oh my god, I had maybe like 300 CDs at one point in my life when I was maybe in my 20s, because that was the only way to listen to music.
Lie. I have a little book, a SpongeBob. A CD case that I would fit like 20 CDs that I would have with me in the car. But owning a CD was a thing, burning a CD was another. When you burned a CD, you wanted like a mix CD.
Yeah.
So
I remember that first you could only burn a CD of maybe 8 tracks, and then you could buy a disc player who would
MP4
read MP3s.
Oh yes.
And
MP3.
there you could maybe put like 30 on the
Yes, I remember
CD.
that.
And then with an iPad or iPod, it was like suddenly hundreds.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I remember that. But anyway, we're deviating. This was awesome, Mauricio. Thank you so much.
It was amazing.
I'm gonna dig into the rest of this album. I'm very sorry.
Maybe you could study
I think I'm just gonna have to take it. So thank you everyone for sharing this with us. This was awesome, and we hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.